Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. Yes, very exciting video. This is a summer list. Yes, spring summer fragrances that nobody is talking about, and you guys voted to see this video. I did a poll. This was your choice, overwhelmingly so. Summer fragrances no one is talking about. What's on the list? Let's get into this. Opening the show is a fragrance. I've done a review of this, so you can check that out. I'm gonna try to make this video not too long so that I don't go into too much details about the fragrance. It's the purpose of this video is to share with you some of the summer fragrances I'll be wearing, and some of these are very affordable, so you could easily pick them up. And if any of these I've got a sale on, I'm gonna add that in the description box. So starting off at the list is a fragrance from a house, from a lady who I actually love because she's just awesome, and this is the talented Tessa Williams. Yes, and this is water from Elements Fragrances. So water, as you can imagine, how do you imagine water to smell like? Well, this water comes out with it's a fresh citrus aquatic, very lovely, easy to wear fragrance, and this is very affordable. I'm gonna link details to check out their website. But this fragrance, it's lovely, fresh. There's some jasmine, there's I think some lily of the valley. Yes, there's lily of the valley, really lovely, fresh, aquatic. Imagine, you know, when you're like by a lake, or imagine being by the river, like fresh running water, and there's all these greenery around some plants, and this is how it smells. Very lovely, fresh. It's just easy to wear, beautiful, gorgeous, and very affordable. So water from Tessa Williams is a fragrance not many people talk about. I haven't really seen many people talk about this, so it's a fragrance worth checking out. This is a fragrance that's easygoing, you know, for those days when you're just having a lovely, casual, relaxing day, summertime. This is a fragrance, you know, there are some times, for me personally, there are fragrances which I kind of reserve like special occasions because maybe they are too pricey. I don't want to spray them too much every day. This one will be a fragrance I would choose. Like, I'm gonna wear it because I can spray as much as I want, and it's just lovely, easy, inoffensive, and it's affordable, and if it runs out I can easily go back and buy another one. Gorgeous, beautiful, floral, fresh, aquatic. Yes, some citrus notes there, and the listed notes in that fragrance, we do have some jasmine, there's some lemon, some bergamot, there's also some fig, there's aldehydes, there's some lily of the valley, and you do get some water notes as well. This fragrance, I would say, it kind of does lean a bit more feminine. Men do not be put off. Do try it because you will just be surprised. In any case, men looking for a fragrance from this house, there's other fragrances from this house you could check out. But for now, water for the summer and spring, lovely, fresh, floral, aquatic. Right, moving on the list we have another fragrance, and this fragrance is again by a guy out of the US. This is Nick Ricardo collection. This is Mention. Yes, Mention from Nick Ricardo collection. Goodness me, this is a fragrance, let me just say straight off, people who love Aventus, who love that DNA, you're gonna enjoy this. Fresh, fruity, there's citrus notes there. There's obviously, we do have apple, there's some pineapple, obviously. Yes, there's some bergamot, blackcurrant. And I would say this fragrance does share a lot of notes similar to Aventus. There's also some birch, patchouli, obviously some oak moss, there's rose, jasmine, we do get some musk as well, vanilla, and ambergris. All in all, what do you get from this? A lovely, easy to wear fragrance, again, fresh, just something really lovely, unisex, very much unisex. Like I said, if you love fragrances such as maybe the City of Jasmine, you love fragrances such as Archivat from Nichonnet, you love Aventus, this you're gonna love, and obviously much more affordable, but lovely, every day to wear, easy to please. This is a fragrance just lovely fruity citruses. It's just gorgeous, gorgeous fragrance. Again, not much talked about. Nick Ricardo collection mentioned, so do check that out as well. Right, moving on. Another fragrance nobody talks about. No, actually that's not fair. I've seen, I think John is mentioned this fragrance, and I know my good friend the Perfume Des Olga, she does love this fragrance, so at least those are the people I know who talk about this. But again, not much reviews. I don't know if there's even any other reviews other than mine on here on YouTube, so nobody talks about this. So what am I talking about? Of course, I'm talking about 1793, and this is a fragrance from La Maison Hedonique. And you know what, I noticed this color, this fragrance, the color has kind of changed a little bit, because it used to be more green, but now the color is gone golden, but that has not affected the fragrance in any way. This again, rose lovers, where are you? Rose lovers, gather here, because this is a gorgeous rose. Oh, look at that spray, you guys. Oh yes, please, yes. Now 1793, and this fragrance is a collaboration with the Countess of Carnarvon, so Highclere Castle Lady Carnarvon, and this fragrance was a collaboration, obviously 1793, named after the year the house came into earldom. And if you are not familiar with Highclere Castle, you watch Downton Abbey or heard of it, that's the setting for that show, and that's the owner of that abbey, that place, Highclere Castle. That was the collaboration. As for the fragrance, this is a lovely dewy rose. It's green, fresh. Imagine freshly cut grass, you know, like wet grass, freshly cut, and that freshness, that greeniness, it's just a gorgeous fragrance. It is utterly stunning. It's, I know you would think, how would a fragrance with grass be stunning? It is stunning, believe me. There is some vanilla as well, and then when it gets into the dry down, things do get rather very, very exciting. I love this fragrance. Again, not much talked about. I think it's a fragrance that is worth checking out, and this fragrance, again, it's very unique as well, very unique. And I will say, all of Lucy, and this is the fragrance by the actress Lucy Arquest, all of her fragrances are quite unique. They are quite unique, and they are lovely, unique in their own way. And you guys, you know, one of my favorites, again, From the House, another one is Insane. I love that fragrance. Anyway, so 1793, it's really a gorgeous fragrance. There's some oak moss, there's some vanilla in there. Gorgeous. I'm smelling so gorgeous right now. All these things I just sprayed. I think let's go in with a bit of 1793. Again, 1793, gorgeous, fresh fragrance in summer. This is a fragrance I want to take with me when I go on the beach. Imagine that sea breeze and then that freshness. It's just glorious. Okay, moving on. Another fragrance, and again, this is not widely talked about, and I've said this before, one of my summer gems. And you know what, I tried to keep my bottle as full as possible because I kept getting samples, you know this. I've been getting samples. So anyway, Sarah Baker, and this is Atlant, and Atlant is by the nose Sarah McCartney. And look at that, a moment for the presentation, you guys. Look at the orange cap, isn't that gorgeous? And their sun logo, and comes off, and look at that, and our bottle. And yes, Atlant, oh my gosh, do you know what, we could have said the theme for this was gonna be some aquatic fragrances, because this is another aquatic. This fragrance, it's really like being by the sea. You can smell like the seaweed. It's fresh, like it got that vibe like sea salt. It's got ambergris in it, it's got yuzu, it's got a bit of citrus as well, but it's lovely, lovely aquatic fragrance. You know, it's like smelling you know, by the sea, that freshness, that sea breeze, just, it's very much, there's, I believe, water notes in here. It's just, again, a perfect fragrance for summer. I smell this fragrance, I'm like, I want to go to the beach. That's where I want to be. Yes, so in Atlanta, again, this is as well a unisex fragrance. I would say all fragrances from Sarah are unisex, and this one, it's gorgeous. Again, daytime, even in the evening, I would wear this. It's fresh, aquatic, like I said, a bit musky as well in the dry down, but wow. And one thing with this fragrance I've noticed, it does stay almost the same throughout the wear of the fragrance. It doesn't transition much. But yeah, you do have seaweed, there's orris, there's lily of the valley, and again, giving it lovely freshness, obviously the seaweed. It's as well very realistic how it smells. Like you smell it, you're like, oh, seaweed, you smell it, like really, you smell like you're by the sea. Gorgeous. And there's wet rock, there's cedar, there's ambergris, there's some seashells as well. I don't know, seashells, just smell the sea, that's it. There's some driftwood as well. So gorgeous fragrance all in all. And these are fragrances, if I'm going anywhere this summer, I'm taking these, because as well, you know, I don't want to take especially maybe bigger bottles, because the sizes with this, that's another thing. If you notice, they are quite practical, like for taking away. This is a 30 ml, this is a 50 ml, but again, very easy to carry around. This would easily slip into a handbag, you know. The same with this, because as well, I think the shape, quite easily you can slip it in your pocket, in the bag, easy peasy. Okay, that was Atlanta. Lovely fragrance. Again, not many people talk about these fragrances, and they deserve a place on the fragrance list. So okay, lastly but not the least, another floral aquatic, and this fragrance I absolutely love. This fragrance is just gorgeous, and I'm not just saying it because it is true. And this fragrance is by the nose none other than Miguel Matos from the house of Calaj. Yes, Calaj limited editions. Liline, gorgeous. If you are thinking lily of the valley, don't. Nothing to do with lilies here, but Liline, look at that. Another gorgeous floral aquatic. This fragrance, I find it quite addictive. I'll be honest with you. I've been wearing Liline almost throughout the year. Even the day I'm not wearing it, I come to just spray it. You know, just to spray it that I can smell it. Why not? Why not? This is lovely. This is absolutely lovely. Yes, and this one has some jasmine, there's some lemons, there's as well lemon leaf, there's some basil, and in the mid we do get water notes. There's some tuberose, ylang ylang, some coconut, yes please, there's milk, there's seaweed, there's ambergris notes, and ambroxan. And again, if you are a person that doesn't really like ambroxan, don't be put off, because it's not like in a huge amount in here. It is there, yes, you can get it, a bit of sweetness, yes, it's there, but it's in moderation. And this fragrance is well balanced, and it's just beautifully how it works. And you can smell that seaweed, you can smell those ambergris, you can smell it, the sea notes. Again, lovely floral aquatic, just beautiful fragrance. This is if I'm going anywhere, you know, this summer, I want to sit on the beach, spray a bit of Liline and just sunbathe. Yeah, by the way, I don't even like the sun in on my skin direct. Anyway, Liline. And this fragrance, again, it projects, and it's really long lasting, really long lasting, and it's just gorgeous. And there's that sweetness from that ylang ylang. It's absolutely lovely. And I think even that coconut, even though I'll be honest, the coconut in here, it's not like in huge amount where I would say, oh, coconut, you know what I mean, but it is there, but just ever so slightly, just supporting the composition. And obviously that ambergris and the ambroxan just helps, I think, even gives this fragrance a lovely base, long lasting fragrance. Just gorgeous. It is absolutely a stunning fragrance, and I found this fragrance to be quite interesting, because from a lot of things I expect from Miguel, this was quite like, oh, this is something different from a lot of animalics, for example, that he makes. This is quite different. So I love Liline. And again, not many people talk about Liline, especially on here. So these are fragrances I wanted to highlight, some of the fragrances that not many people talk about and what I will be wearing this summer. Of course, this is not a comprehensive list. I've got a list of fragrances I'll be wearing, another set of niche fragrances which are most known, and as well I've got a set of fragrances that I'll be wearing this summer, some designers, why not? Yes, so I may come out with those lists as we get through summer, as we go ahead, but for now, fragrances that not many people talk about, summer lists. So if you watched to the end, I appreciate you. And as well, I hope you are watching, you've subscribed. Yes, lots of love from here. Yes, I love and appreciate you all for watching, supporting. Comments are always appreciated as well. Feedback is always appreciated. So if you haven't pressed that bell for notifications, ideally go and do the bell and then press again so that you know it's refreshed, and then you can get all the notifications. And I hope to be seeing you very soon, and do take care. Yes, don't forget to like and subscribe. Go and be awesome. Have a lovely day. Take care. Bye.